Friends, this is the story of Romy, the CEO of a robotics company. Romy has 2 daughters at home. She has a husband. But Romy and her husband's love life wasn't going well. Romy's husband couldn't satisfy her. Because of this, Romy had to watch videos and pleasure herself afterward. One day, while returning from work, a dog suddenly appears in front of Romy. But a young boy, Samuel, saves her from it. Romy goes to her office. Today, some new interns had arrived. Among them was the same boy, Samuel. Romy noticed him. He noticed Romy. The next day, Romy approaches him and asks, "How did you calm that dog?" Samuel replies, "I had a cookie with me. Do you want one?" Romy found Samuel quite strange. She returns home. Here, no matter how hard she and her husband try, Romy remains unsatisfied. The scene shifts to an office party. Here, Romy and Samuel meet again. Samuel tells Romy, "I chose you as my mentor in a program." But Romy had no idea about this. Everyone starts dancing at the party. Romy doesn't dance with her husband. She stands aside, watching Samuel dance. The next day, Romy finds Samuel's dropped tie. She picks it up. Romy closes the office curtains. She begins smelling and kissing the tie. After this, Romy starts going for skin treatments and therapy. The story returns to their office. Samuel reminds Romy about their 10-minute meeting. But Romy says, "I don't have time." Romy's assistant insists, "If you participate in this program, people will see you as a good leader." Romy attends the meeting. She says, "You only have 7 minutes?" Samuel starts asking her about how she began her career. Romy was bold in her work. Mid-conversation, Romy asks, "Do I seem like a power-hungry CEO to you?" Samuel says, "No, you're someone who wants to follow orders." Romy is stunned. She starts giving Samuel her number, but Samuel stops her. He moves closer to her, and Romy kisses him. After kissing, she says, "No, this isn't right." The scene shifts to Romy's house. At night, she catches her daughter with someone. The next day, she asks her, "You're in love with someone else, aren't you?" Her daughter replies, "Yes, I do love someone else. I was just having fun yesterday." Back at the office, Samuel stops Romy. "We need weekly meetings." Romy says, "No, I'm busy." Samuel argues, "It's company policy." Romy reluctantly agrees, "Fine, I'll see." Romy goes out for drinks with colleagues. Samuel is there too. He orders milk for Romy's table. She drinks it. Samuel watches everything. As he leaves, he calls her a good girl. Romy attends a party at her husband's theater. Her husband is a theater director. But Romy says, "I have to leave. I have work." Romy returns to her office. A note is left there, with a hotel address. The next day, Romy goes to the hotel. No one is there. Samuel arrives later. Romy scolds him, "This isn't right. Your behavior of sending notes and making me wait at hotels is unacceptable. I've never waited for anyone." Samuel retorts, "Then why did you dress up so nicely and come here?" Romy has no answer. She says, "You're young. I don't want to hurt you." Samuel snaps, "Hurt me? I thought I had the power here. If I expose something, you'll lose everything." Romy is turned on by Samuel's dominant behavior. She liked it when someone ordered her around. She tries to leave but can't. Samuel doesn't let her come closer. He silences her and turns her face toward the wall. Samuel orders, "Take off your clothes." Romy refuses. He calls her closer. "Get on your hands and knees." Romy obeys. Samuel gives her a toffee. Romy eats it like a dog. Samuel starts petting her like a dog. He lays her down and touches her. For the first time, Romy feels satisfied. She cries loudly out of happiness. Samuel calms her. Their affair begins. They secretly meet at the office. Over time, it escalates. Samuel treats Romy like his slave, and she enjoys it. One day, Samuel visits Romy's house under the pretext of delivering a laptop. Romy is shocked. Her family invites Samuel to go hiking with them. Seeing Samuel with her family terrifies Romy. She warns him, "Stay away from my life. You can't come here again." She tries to end the affair. Samuel gets angry. The next day, he confronts Romy on the office rooftop. "If you want to end this, I'll transfer departments." Romy panics. If Samuel does this, the company will question her. If anyone finds out, she'll lose everything. Romy grows anxious. That night, when her husband tries to get close, Romy's anger lashes out. She yells, "You've never satisfied me." She storms out to Samuel's bar. But Samuel sends her away. The next day, her husband asks, "Were you serious last night?" Romy says, "No, it's nothing." The scene shifts to the office. Romy is scared. Samuel warns, "If you want me silent, obey my every command." He forces her to say, "I'll obey you." They go to a hotel. Samuel orders, "Take off your clothes." Romy obeys. Samuel says, "You're beautiful." Their affair escalates. Samuel remains dominant. Romy submissive. They're both happy. At a house party, Romy's assistant, Esme, brings Samuel. Romy gets jealous seeing Samuel with someone else. "You can't date others. You're mine." She threatens Esme. "If you do this, your promotion is cancelled." At a nighttime rave, Romy pretends to work, but sneaks to a party Samuel mentioned. It's crowded, not Romy's scene. She finds Samuel. They dance freely. Exhausted, they collapse in a corner. Romy asks, "Do you do with her what you do with me?" Samuel says, "No. I only do this with you." The next day, Esme confronts Romy at home. She blackmails her. "Either approve my promotion now, or I'll expose you and Samuel." Romy is stressed. She confesses everything to her husband. "I've had dark, disgusting thoughts since childhood. I couldn't control them. I wanted to fulfill my fantasies. But you weren't interested. Then I found him." Hearing another man's name, her husband erupts. Romy admits, "I love the risk of losing everything. But now I regret it. I still love you." Her husband rages, "Get out of this house." Crying, Romy goes to her other house. Samuel follows. Romy says, "Leave?" Samuel pulls her into the pool. They start again. Inside the house, Romy's husband arrives. He shouts, "Get out!" Samuel and Jacob, Romy's husband, fight. Jacob collapses from a panic attack. Samuel comforts him. Jacob cries. Samuel realizes his mistake. Meanwhile, Esme gets her promotion. Romy lives alone. Her daughter visits. "Mom, Dad needs you. He's not eating or coming home. Please come back." Romy goes to her husband's theater. She apologizes. At the office, Romy learns Samuel left for Tokyo. A man invites Romy to discuss this, but she curses him. "Don't dare talk to me. Keep your secrets." "I don't care." The scene shifts weeks later. Romy tries to reconnect with her husband, but imagines Samuel during intimacy. Friends, this story ends here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.